hear any reports of the relationship between the elderly gentleman and the minor?
Oh, the wolf?
Yeah, the white wolf.
No.
Objection.
Okay, let me rephrase this. Okay, let me rephrase this. So you did not hear. So did you see her enter that fellow's house over there in the?
Yes, I saw her enter the grandma's house.
Okay. So did you see? So could you describe what she looked like on that day? Because there's no really accurate account besides yours right now that she was involved.
Well, I went to the store, of course, watering my flowers, and I saw the wolf.
Okay. Could you describe the wolf for us?
She had black fur, and it looked like she was like sneaking in the resident's house.
Did she come often through the house quite often?
No.
So every like once in a while. What time did you see the wolf by any chance?
I saw the wolf around 10:50 a.m.
50 a.m. So, how far is the bakery again?
About 15 minutes.
So, when the murder did take place, this is me asking this question. So it would take 15 minutes away from the bakery. So she walked into, so you saw her, what time did she enter the house? I'm trying to remember the start of it.
10:50 a.m.
10:50 a.m. So does that mean that she has entered the house, right? The
Yes.
bakery it's 20 minutes away from your neighbors, right? So that by the time she arrives at the house 5:50. So she went to the bakery. Was she holding anything in her hand by any chance?
Not that I could see.
Okay. Okay.
So, you said you saw her at, you was at the bakery at 10:30, right?
I wasn't at the bakery. I was at my home.
Okay, at home at 10:30, right?
Yes.
Then why did you just tell him 10?
I saw the wolf at 10:50.
Okay, you said you live 15 minutes away from the bakery, right? How could you see the wolf when the bakery's an hour and 20 minutes away from their house?
That's my neighbor.
Relevancy, Your
Okay.
Honor, because
Earlier, when she was at the bakery, and I quote, the wolf said the bakery is an hour and 20 minutes away from the house, right? From the grandparents. That's what she said. You just said you live 15 minutes away from the bakery. So how could you be their neighbors if the bakery is an hour and 20 minutes away from the grandparents' house? How could you be their neighbors? And how could you see anything that went on?
misinformation, Your Honor. Misinformation.
She stated, this is, y'all, do you have questions for the witness?
Yes.
Do you have questions for the witness?
Your Honor.
We will not have conversations, we will only have questions for the witnesses.
Okay, objection.
What's your objection?
Clouding the courtroom with misinformation.
Overruled.
Okay, anyways. So can you please explain to me how is that when, like I said, the bakery is an hour and 20 minutes away, and you just said you live 15 minutes away from the bakery. So how could you see anything that went on?
The bakery is not an hour away from my house.
So
Not
the
from
witness
your
just
house.
stated that the bakery is not an hour and 15 minutes from her house.
From your house. From
Yeah.
the neighbors, from the from the grandparents' house, right?
Yes,
So how could you see anything that went down at the grandparents' house?
because they're my neighbors.
But
Wait, what?
no further questions, Your Honor.
So at this point, we will have our closing arguments.
Okay.
So prosecution, give your closing arguments to the jury. So you have 3 minutes, and then the defense will have 3 minutes for closing arguments.
Honestly, we cannot believe what the believe the defense in this case, jury. I would say with them, they are giving misinformation to the court, so they probably already committed a couple crimes already in court when they say they swore to tell the truth and only the truth. And they're trying to cloud your vision of justice because therefore for their own personal gain. So I would say, to make this world better, could you please strive for guilty? Because under this case, under this, you can already see that they were making, that they do not know the locations and what the whole case file. Because they're arguing witnesses from hour and 20 minutes from the bakery and everything. They're neighbors and everything, and you understand what you saw, that whole mockery of the neighbors.
Okay, we have other closing remarks from another prosecutor at this time.
Hello, Jerry. Today, you have heard from our side, the state side, the prosecution side, that Luna Wolf was therefore at the scene of the incident at the time that it occurred. Evidence will prove, in which we have showed today, that her hair was inside of the bonnet of the grandmother's. So therefore, she was at the home at the time of the incident, as well as the DNA of the blood sample was also hers as well. The defense side has not proven that Miss Luna Wolf was therefore not at the scene. She was therefore there. So, with being said, prosecution has made it aware that therefore there was an attempted murder and murder. So if you could, please take it today, the evidence that has been shown and proven that Miss Luna Wolf did commit the murder and the attempted murder. Prosecution rests.
So, Jerry, when we were giving you the evidence and everything that went on, we see how they struggled. They couldn't even give you straight answers like we could. And we proven the hair, she slept with the grandpa. We could prove that the hair is because she was sleeping with the grandpa. Simple as that. And then the fingerprints and everything, grandpa could plant it because they recently had a problem. She had to call the cops on him before because he's too violent. She's gotten too loud. She feared for her life before. And then the DNA. When the DNA came back, the ethnicity was totally different. The DNA came back Siberian. She's Japanese. That's not matching up. So it could have been planted. So there is my client. She's innocent. She was just wrong place at the wrong time. Grandpa, I really think the grandpa did it, but that's for y'all to chill.
We have one more set of closing arguments. Order.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today I'm going to ask you to find my client here today, the defendant, not guilty. Now remember, if you find her guilty or not guilty, we don't have to prove that she didn't do anything. It only has to be a reasonable doubt. With the facts presented today, it clearly shows that my client could possibly be a different ethnicity of both of the witnesses presented today by the counsel. So again, as I say, if you can find any reasonable doubt in your mind, even a hair of reasonable doubt, I would ask that you find my client not guilty. Prosecution.
At this time, we will allow the jurors to leave the room for deliberations out in the hall.
The wolf is guilty.
You're going to jail.
What is your finding on the verdict of attempted murder of Ruby, Little Red Riding Hood?
Oh, guilty. And for the Little Red Riding Hood, we think that the wolf is also guilty.
Court is adjourned.